You know why you project and why you're such a hater? It's because you don't like yourself. Do not go into 2024. It's 2024. Let's not experience an entire new year not liking ourselves. That's dead. That's left in 2023 for real. I know it's like about to be March, but let me help y'all out before it's too late. So, I'm here to tell you guys that you don't like yourself because you don't know yourself. That is it. That is all. There's nothing actually wrong with you. I mean, there might be. There might be, but it's not really about there's something fundamental, unless you're like a messed up individual. But I'm gonna assume whoever's watching this is like not a bad person, or probably isn't, right? You know what I mean? But it's not really about you not being pretty enough, or not being cool enough, or interesting, or whatever you may think, whatever insecurities you may have. Like, if you're somebody that like you really like, you don't like yourself, like you probably, that archetype of person, I feel like those are the type of people that really hardcore look up to others, you know what I mean? And I look up to people too. Like, I always gonna talk about Beyonce because I love me some Beyonce, but I mean, what I mean to say is the people who are very much like focused on others over themselves, like just very celebrity obsessed, or like they don't really pour into themselves as much, you know, they consume more than they create. Like, if this sounds like you, it sounds like you're escaping yourself, right? Like you're so interested in being a fan of someone else, or just being very into something that other than yourself, because you don't like yourself. And you only don't like yourself because you really have not yet discovered who you are. So I'm here to help you figure that out, so you can go into this year, well, we're already in this year, but so you can experience the rest of this year in a positive way, actually enjoying your time, because you actually enjoy your own company. So, how does this relate? I was flipping through this journal at the beginning. It's my journal. It's called the 2024 Glow Up Guide, How to Get Your Shit Together, a comprehensive interactive journal. I have a video. It'll be at the end of this. I'll link it at like the end of this video, or maybe I'll put it on the screen here. I already have a video breaking this journal down, how you can get your life together in 2024, but all of that's relevant to this video topic. So the reason I bring this up is journaling is a very, 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 very good tool. Ooh, my timer's not even going, y'all. Hold on. Journaling is a very good tool to discover who you are, but you have to make it fun. I'm starting it out right there, because I'm somebody who watched these YouTube videos, and people would bring up journaling and all these like long ass journal prompts, you know, or even on Pinterest, like they'd be like 55 questions. Like, who's doing that? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to write. Like, I'm a little lazy in that regard. Like, I don't want to be writing pages and pages and pages and pages of favorite childhood memory. Like, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. Now, there is something to be said about self-discovery. That is cool. If you have the discipline, that is cool. But I'm here to give you a kind of a different way to go about that for the people who don't want to do all that, right? So with this journal, I have journal prompts in here that can kind of help you figure some things out about yourself. But on top of that, I have shorter things to do within this journal, and I'm looking for them. Journaling ideas right here. I have shorter, easier, quicker things to do in this journal that can help you figure out who you are and what you like. Some of those things are, right? No, not that one. What are your favorite movies and shows? Are you even into film and TV? If you are, I feel like most people probably have a favorite movie or show, but think about that. If you're gonna end up liking yourself, you need to discover your true interests. So you may know a vague list of things, if you even have a list of the things that you know you like, but take each of those things and dive deeper into them, because there's probably a whole world you have never even bothered to get into that you may like, right? So favorite movies and shows. From that, you can probably discover other movies and shows within those genres, with those same actors, with those same directors, and boom, now you're a film girly. now you're into it, and now you've discovered so many other things you like. And obviously, we all know, watching film and TV, you can learn about a lot about yourself just from watching film and TV. You know, learning a lot about the world. It's just, film and TV can teach you a lot. So that's something that I would think is very valuable. That's something you can do, not just in my journal. You can use any journal, but self-promo, duh. But yeah, you can do that on one of these blank journal pages here. you can write out, you know, list of your favorite shows and movies, and kind of go on Letterboxd. I would recommend, if you are someone into film and TV, or you think you might be, get a Letterboxd. Like, it's so fun. I got one a couple months ago. I barely really knew about it, honestly, but I've become a little more of a film girly since getting into it, and that's an interest I discovered with myself. I knew, you know, I was an actor, or I am an actor. I love film and TV, but I'm not like super into it like the film bros and the film girls, but I do like it. I do have my favorite shows. So I sat and I thought about that, and I dove deeper into the film and TV thing, and now film and TV is a genuine hobby of mine. Like, I binge a lot of like great shows. So that's something I discovered by doing this. Another thing you can do, again, just using my journal here, favorite songs. Who are your favorite songs? Or what are your favorite songs? Who are your favorite musical artists? Again, if you're someone not really into music like that or into film, you can skip these two. But these are just some ideas, because I feel like your favorite movies and shows and songs and artists and genres really can reveal a lot about you and help you discover, dive deeper into those interests. So do that. Favorite foods. Again, if you're a foodie, that could be something. Maybe you discover a love for cooking. I did. I discovered a love for cooking. That's something I got into because I love food, and I dove deeper into that area, like online, on TikTok, just seeing recipes and things of that nature. So I discovered more about myself by thinking about the kind of food I like to eat. Another thing is, who is your idol and why? Just going through this list. I'm not going to go through all of these. This will probably be a separate video, but who is your idol and why? Do you idolize anyone? And if you do, what is so good about them? Just people in general. It doesn't have to be like a hardcore idol, like one singular person you're obsessed with, you know? But people in general you think are really cool. What interests you about those people? Like, what do you like so much about them? And see how that relates to you, because honestly, the things we see in others are the things that we have in ourselves a lot of the time. Like, there's some sort of connection there, otherwise we wouldn't have really noticed it in the first place. So if you think something is cool, like, you probably also have the capacity to be that cool, or do that thing, wear that outfit that you thought was cool on them. You know what I mean? So those are just a couple ideas of little journal prompts you could do to kind of get to know yourself. I'm trying to see if there's more. Okay, another thing. I'm gonna kind of switch gears here. Another thing you can do to kind of... Oh yeah, actually no, I'm gonna backtrack. Another thing related to this journal that you could do, something that I did, you have to figure out what you already like about yourself. Even if you don't like yourself, I'm sure there's something you like. There's gotta be something you like. And even if there's not, make shit up. Literally write. So do this, right? I have this little exercise in my journal, this journal prompt. It's a love letter. It starts with I love me because. You're going to write a love letter to yourself, whether in this journal or on a piece of paper. It's going to sound corny. You might feel a little stupid, but be for real. I'm talking to the people that genuinely, like, they don't like themselves. They're like, dang, like, I could be so much better. I wish I was like this person. I wish I was as cool as her, as him, as them. If you're this kind of person, you need to be writing a love letter to yourself. And if you really have nothing to love about yourself, which you should, I'm sure there's something there. The fact that if you're healthy, that is something. I love that I am in good health. I love that I have clear skin. Maybe you don't like your hair, but it's healthy. So you can say that you like that it's healthy. That's a good thing. You know, like there's always something there. If there's not, make stuff up. Write the things that you want to be, you know, I guess true about you, but and kind of manifest it in that way. It's kind of like scripting, but also find something. I'm sure you can find something. But another thing you should do, the other biggest chunk of liking yourself by getting to know yourself, is you have to explore. You have to go out into the world and experience life. You cannot figure out what you like and who you are unless you go out. And ultimately, you are going to get to know yourself gradually anyway, just by experiencing life. Like that happens over time. You are going to change so many times, and that is completely normal. But you're not really going to grow and experience life if you're stuck in the house. So I'm talking to you, homebodies. Yes, you on the couch right now, you The person that never leaves, that's online talking about, oh my God, I love being a homebody. I just love never doing anything. Bitch, get up. Get the fuck up. That's what I got to say to you. Get up. Go experience life. Maybe you're genuinely happy on the couch. And maybe you are. Maybe you are. Maybe you really are genuinely happy on the couch and you don't want to experience life. But for the people that are stuck inside and they don't like themselves, you need to get out the house. You have to try new things. Again, that's why I had those journal prompts, right? That's why I had, in the beginning, I had those a couple things that you can journal about to try to figure out your interests. Once you have those interests, you need to go outside and find things that relate to those interests. Another case in point with myself. I love nature. I'm a Taurus, okay? I'm a Taurus. I'm a nature girly. I live in LA, so that's a little rough. Like, there's nothing here, you know? But I know I do love being outdoors. So I told myself as a personal goal, this is something that's going to help me explore more of my city and also explore more about myself. I told myself I wanted to discover some hiking trails in the LA area, right? Hiking trails other than running. I do running all the time, but I'm looking for something else because I've established being outdoors and in nature as an interest of mine. And just by being outside, I'm liking myself more because I'm starting to figure out who I am. And if you're in such a rush to really figure out who you are, I'm telling you right now, and I feel goofy even saying this because I'm young myself, so even giving this advice feels weird, but like, you're not gonna figure it out just yet. Like, you evolve. People change like every day. Like, you will evolve. The version of you right now is probably not gonna be the same version of you in 10 years. Like, it's just not. And that is not only okay, but that is a good thing because growth means you're living. If you're not growing, you're already dead. So, things take time. Don't expect to know everything about yourself right this minute. But I will say that if you're somebody that doesn't like yourself, you're not going to start liking yourself until you start to at least try to figure out who you are. And you can try to figure out who you are via doing these lists, doing these journal prompts. So the journal, like mine, 2024 Glow Up Guide. Thank you very much. It's $14.99 on Amazon.com. More information is in the description. Very easy 1 to 2 day shipping, right? You can figure out who you are with these journal prompts and also just going out and exploring life. Figuring out your interests. You have to try a bunch of new stuff to figure out what you want. And I'm somebody who notoriously did not have hobbies. I used to say all the time, like if I got a question, like, oh, what do you do for fun? Like, nothing. There is no fun for me. Like, every little thing I do, even if I enjoy it, in some way, shape, or form, goes back to my career. Like, it's all about, it's like every little thing has to do with like my acting or my modeling or my business. Like, it's like I don't do anything purely for fun. You gotta go and do some stuff purely for fun if you're gonna figure out what you like and then figure out who you are. So I'm done rambling. I ain't got no more to say. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you liked it, please share with your friends and family. Again, I have this journal. It's very cheap. It's very pretty. It's for the pink girls. You know, you see I got so much pink going on. It's clearly my favorite color. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, share it with your friends. Please subscribe. I will be posting more advice videos like this, just ongoing. This is something I'm getting into now. So I will see you guys in the next video.